My working background has been really varied. I started my career in radio. I thought I was going to be a copywriter. I thought I was going to write the world's best radio ads. I did a lot of jobs in radio, from reception to a job I hope I never have to do again, which was scheduling commercials. It's called traffic. It was awful. And then through my time in radio, I actually fell in love with the music business, and I realised there was a business behind music. And then from radio, I went and worked at Sony Music for about 6 years and worked on launching some brands that are now household names, which was really great fun across Australian artists and international artists. And then from radio, after from music 6 years, I then went into travel and had the thrill of launching Australian brands into the international market, so Australian hotel brands, and was Director of Marketing for Vibe Hotels, Medina and Travelodge. They were all under one portfolio. When I was working in travel, the idea wouldn't leave me. It was about in 2007, Facebook was in its infancy in this country. I think it had just launched, but it was 3 years old as a business. And I really couldn't let go of this idea that traditional PR partnered with this sort of new way of communicating through social media was going to be a really powerful mix for brands. So that's how the idea for Klick got started. And it was a way to do PR differently. So of course I spelt Klick a little bit differently. It's Klick with a K. And it also represented everything we did online, which was a lot of clicking, which was it just fit the brand and fit the idea and said what we were going to do. And it was about harnessing communications and giving brands a voice directly to the consumer and putting public back into public relations. Challenges for me is a really interesting concept because I don't actually see challenges. It's either I'm ignorant or naive, I'm not sure what it is, but I don't see or ever think of anything as a challenge. I'll have a bad day, but I actually learn so much from it that to me they're all opportunities. But I guess what you're asking is, what are some of the bad days been about? And I think that's really been about recruiting decisions and understanding where a business profits come from, and that not necessarily where the revenue comes from, are two different things. So they've been some good learning days for me. There's nothing I don't like about my job, and I'm really honest when I say that. What I like most about my job though is seeing the Klick team evolve. So from the minute they start to seeing them kick some of their goals and really achieve their own sort of PR bucket list that they've set them for themselves. Every year when we work on the Havaianas Australia Day Thong Challenge, to exceed the media targets and the sort of visibility that we set for ourselves year on year, when I see the team achieve that, that's my favourite thing to do. The culture is really important at Klick. We started from day one defining that culture and it's never deviated. I think it's really important to you can pivot anywhere in your business, but you can't change your culture because people just get really confused. They're not sure where their place is. So culture is something we worked on 2 weeks after we started in our office, and it's something we always talk about. Our culture is really around quality of work, developing our team and talent, and innovation. They're the 3 pillars of our culture. And one of the things our team love the most is the rewards that we work for. So we set goals for the entire financial year, and should they all be achieved and everyone does what they set out to do, we all head off to 4 days in Waikiki to celebrate, which is always a lot of fun.